Sun City resident Roy Austin discovered a need for books to help children internationally while traveling to Africa. He now describes his journey in Africa and for Libraries for Kids. Well, welcome to Sun City TV, Roy.
Well, thank you for having me, Norma. It's a real pleasure to be here.
Well, where did the inspiration for Libraries for Kids, where did it start?
I went on a trip to Africa a year and a half ago, and one of the places we visited was a school located next to a Maasai tribe in Amboseli National Park in Kenya. And one of the people in the tour group asked the teacher, "Do you have a library?" And her eyes lit up and she said, "No, but we'd love to." And I couldn't get that out of my head. I kept thinking, well, surely I can get some books donated and we can ship them over there. So when I came back, I started working on the project, and we founded Libraries for Kids and got our tax exemption, and we've shipped to 3 schools so far and have 3 more on the works, as well as 9 more that are on the waiting list and opportunities in 4 other countries.
Wow, what an admirable project you have. Now, in the years since you established the organization as a 501c3, and
Right.
explain what that is, how has it developed?
That's an IRS tax exemption. That's just their code designation for it. It developed because a lot of we first had to test mail books, and we found out that mailing the books through the post office was a fraction of the cost of FedEx. So that proved to be a better thing. So the first thing we did is we mailed some to make sure they would get there, because a lot of people told me the books will never arrive. They'll get lost in customs.
Oh.
Well, apparently there's no black market for used books over there. So the books do get through.
Now, what are your hopes and your dreams for Libraries for Kids in the future? You've done so much already.
Well, my vision was that long term, we can go to any rural school anywhere in the world that doesn't have access to the internet. We send encyclopedias to each school that we work with, because that's Google to them. They don't have the internet. And then we send them an assortment of books that they have requested. So some of them are school books. They all speak English in Kenya. And some of them are novels, some of them are storybooks, some of them are science and nature and geography and geology and so forth. But we've been getting a fair amount of books donated, and we've got a storage space donated so that we have a place to put them now. So it has grown far farther and faster than I ever would have imagined.
Wow, that's amazing. How many in total would you say, how many books have you sent?
Probably close to 300.
Wow.
But I generally think of it in terms of pounds. Mainly because books are of different sizes. So,
well, it's an amazing project, Roy. Thank you for sharing your vision with us. Congratulations.